All right, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of TNT Fights, live from the Pigeon Coop. These guys are all set to go. We're going to be watching Jim Fridley and James Brashaw playing some 8-ball race to 18. They're playing winner breaks. I can't remember. Are you doing rack your own? I can't remember if they're doing rack their own. We'll find out here in a minute. Don't forget, if you're watching us over on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on the TNT page. And make sure you turn on all your live notifications so you don't miss out on any of our live streams. We're always bringing you some good content off the rail every Friday night. Our pool news and more show. We bring you all kinds of really good information as far as what's going on around the area with all kinds of different pool stuff. And so players are working around there getting ready. So we'll get the show going here in just a minute. I have a couple different views for you here. I'll flop around and give you a look here what we got at the table. Opposite corners, and we'll be looking from overhead as well. While we're waiting for them, make sure to give a big shout out to our good friend CBM Construction for helping us bring these streams to you. Check this out. I'll be right back.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
So there we go, CBM Construction. Yep, whenever you guys are ready. I'm sorry. I thought I said something. Yeah, they were getting going. I guess they didn't hear me tell them they're flipping for it. You guys, it's winter break and rack your own. Yeah, winter break and rack your own 8-ball race to 18. Hi there, Tyler. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Give me just a second while they're getting ready here. I'm doing some sharing so that we can share this with all kinds of people. Check it out. We're going to see Fridley won the flip. He's going to start us off breaking the first rack of the set. So that'd be a pretty good match. These guys are both pretty good shooters. And this one's been brewing for a couple weeks. James called Jim out a week or two ago. And nice break there by Jim. Gets one in the, look like a wing ball in the corner there. You can see both these guys are going to work their way around the table real nice. And they're going to, you're going to see them really study the game, really study the table a lot. There's not going to be a lot of, I'm trying to find the word I'm looking for. You're not going to see a lot of wild, random shots here. So we might zoom in on this one a little bit, see if we can get you guys a little better shot of this table with this camera. Let's go over here for a second. Watch him shoot there. So, don't forget you can be part of the show. Join us in the chat box or the comments section on YouTube, depending on where you're watching. You can also text us or message us on the TNT Facebook page. You can text us at 833-868-7665. Lost where I was at there. I'm multitasking. I'm not doing a very good job. Tagging away. Why don't you start yourself a nice little watch party there, Tyler? You can invite everybody to a watch party and get everybody in there together. So James is finding his way to the table now. See him working it around. So you have to forgive me here. Every once in a while, I'm going to miscall a ball or so because I'm looking at it on my monitors. And every once in a while, I have to turn around and look to see what they're shooting. It's like James is shooting stripes, and Jim's got the solids in this game. So James took a swing at the 9-ball. If I'm understanding right, James has not shot very much. He said he's only shot once in quite a while. So this is going to prove to be interesting. There's a match that just finished up just as we were setting up here. Jesse Kent and Bill Lilly actually of CBM Construction were just playing. If I understand correctly, Bill came out on top in that one. He played a couple sets. And oops. Nobody wants to see the back of James's head, do they? Looks like he's going to try to play on the side there. Cue ball's going to roll up. Ooh, I think he's going to... Oh, he hung on. That's going to bring Frid to the table. He hung that cue ball right in that pocket. I'm still multitasking, so that's why I sound a little outside myself right at the moment. I'm trying to kind of decide when... Try not to lose my place in my sharing here. Make sure you guys are doing the same, helping me out. Make sure you're sharing it out for everybody to check out. So Fridley's punch out a little defensive play there. We'll bring James back to the table. It's going to mess me up, Jim and James. It's going to mess me up all night long. I guarantee it. Let's see if James can get going here. He's out to a little rocky start, but I think I have to give him a second. I think he'll find his footing here, and we'll get going. I know Jim shoots. I mean, I know he's got the ability to shoot at home, but he's a busy man. Jim's a guy to call for the gutters. He needs some. At some point, I might actually get him a spot on here. We'll pass along his information too. But Jim's the man to call for some gutters if you need them. That's for sure. What's up, Matt? No, they did not. They could not. They couldn't agree to a good pay range for anybody to do it. So, they are racking their own. And it's gonna stress them out. Probably add at least an hour to the game. So you see James looking over the table, trying to figure out where his next move is gonna be. James is starting to get some off the table now. He's really thinking this out. I'm guessing we're probably gonna see James really spend a little more time on each shot just to make sure he's making good choices. He doesn't want to rush in and make a quick quick decision. Sorry, on a shot, and then find out that he's. Oops. And, leave things open for Fridley because Fridley's the guy that he's going to capitalize on every mistake you make, and he'll make you pay for it. So definitely want to make sure to are committed to the decisions you're making and make good ones. I'm doing my best not to disturb them while they shoot, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. Fridley opened some stuff up there with that. Cue ball comes back up to the center of the table. Nice for the 6 ball. Comes back out there. Real nice to shoot this 8 ball. This should get Jim up 1-0. Don't forget to check out all of our social media outlets to keep up with everything that TNT is doing. You can find us on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, obviously, and Instagram. Instagram and Snapchat are a little slow right now with everything going on in Illinois without us having any tournaments or anything like that going on. So, because obviously they're both pretty much photo-based platforms, so we don't have a lot of pictures to post from tournaments because obviously we're not having any. Hopefully we'll get in there soon. So a couple more weeks, hopefully. Remember, it's winter break and rack your own. So Jim's gonna step up here and break up rack number 2. Jim's got a pretty healthy break. Gets 2 in the bottom. Can work his way around the table, kind of plot a course and see what he wants to do. I just keep forgetting to fix things altogether. Just some stuff there in that camera for you guys. Nice shot by Fridley. Cue ball comes up past center table. Catches the rail just above the side pocket. Checking out this 5 ball. As you can see right here, the 5 ball's right in the center of the table. He's checking that out, trying to decide how he wants to get to it after. How he wants to get to it, where he wants to play it, because he's looking at the 3 ball right now, which is just down the table from there. Oh no, I take that back. He's going down to the 2 ball. Oh, I'm altogether wrong. Like I swore he was shooting solids. My bad. That's what happens if you take your eye off it for 1 second, or just stare at the monitor. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. So that changes everything I was looking at. So now he's looking. He's looking up table, but I gotta readjust all the. I gotta readjust to the TV balls or whatever they were. Mr. Welker donated to the pigeon coop. Colors are all goofy on me again. I gotta try to figure them all back out again. It's something that you guys have heard me talk about with other players is how much you see them really working the game out at the table. You know, a lot of players work around. You can see him looking shot to shot and everything like that, whatever. But some seem to have a way more pronounced body language to them when they're at the table and walking around and getting it set up. And Fridley is one of those guys. You can really see him working it out when he moves around the table too. You'll see he's got a pretty well-defined pre-shot ritual. He put some stink on there. He was trying to move stuff around to get shape on the 8, and it didn't work out. Now he's kind of, see, he calls it back down in the corner there. He's going to try to bank it. It's going to be a tricky shot because you can see right here that he's going to, doesn't have a lot to hit at it. Oh, almost got a little love off the. I'll bring James back to the table. He's got some decisions to make here. He's got a lot. All his is still, everything's still on the table. Oh, he's got the one ball's actually down, so got to make every shot count. He can't make any open table mistakes and leave the cue ball. I mean, until he starts pocketing balls, he's got some stuff to work with. But as he starts to clear off the table, if he makes a mistake like that, and he kind of just kicks that one in and says that we're good there. You go ahead, Jim. See where you get your own TNT fight set up by getting a hold of us. Give us a call or message us. Get yourself a cool little flyer like that. And if we can, we'll come and stream it and do some commentary for you, depending on where it's at. So you set up your match with whoever you're playing and figure out where you're going, get a hold of us, and see if we can get there and be part of it, and we will. So here comes Mr. Fridley, third rack of the setup, 2-0 now. Another big break by Jim. Yeah, Matt, yeah, that's my answer to that. So, just sit on everything. Oh no, you're okay. Got to make Bill Lilly comfortable. So James is gonna take it. He's gonna start with them solids. See if he can get himself in the. He seems a little he seems like he's a little out of whack. You know, like, and you can obviously tell he hasn't shot in a minute. Man, Matt, oof. I was kind of like that. I was talking about when because he had everything on the table. He had an opportunity to really pick and choose to get the right shot. I'm kind of wondering with that, but that's why I'm on this side of the microphone. Fridley's looking long down the table here. He's going to be shooting at these stripes. Take a look what he's got here. So he's gonna try to play the 11. Ooh, doesn't work out. Hangs the cue ball right up on the 6 ball. Doesn't leave James much of anything. I mean, pretty much he'll be able to get a hit if need be, and forces him a weird hit at that. There goes. James comes around and kicks out the slightly defensive shot there. Also bring Jim back to the table. It's quite a little mess here. I'm thinking about it there, Hollywood. Jim's plays in the side there. Not happy with the lead he got. Oh, look at that. Mrs. TNT showed up. What's up, Matt? That's Mrs. Lily in the back. One of them, you think the one on the couch you're talking about. That's Bill Lily's wife. My wife just came in. She's bringing me. I made a post. I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret, which I'm gonna change it up now after I let you in on the secret. But you notice on the TNT page, I post a lot of crap, but every once in a great while I post some really long posts. And most of the time when I do that, it's because I just start typing and it goes on. But every once in a while, at the end of those posts, just to see who makes it to the end of it, I'll throw a little something in there for a giveaway. And recently, I did one, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but at the end of the post, it said, "Now, if you actually made it all the way to the end of the post, see, James got really upset there. He just scratched. He's gonna get a ball in hand. He's got a ball hanging in the pocket, and then so this should be a real quick, easy out for Jim. He'll get up 3-0. James was not happy. So, but anyhow, so I make these big posts about. Oops, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Oh, there we go. I messed it all up. My bad. But so I make these big posts, and at the end of it, it was, hey, do this, and make a post, say thank you to a venue, and then send me a text message, and I'll give you a free TNT shirt. I had one person that, a couple people, posted thank you to a venue and thanked some of the people that help us out and stuff like that, but none of them did the text messaging part. One person, Mr. Brashaw, so he got himself a TNT t-shirt. I forgot to bring it with me tonight, so Mrs. TNT brought it to me. Jim breaking up the fourth rack in a set race to 18, 8-ball. Ooh. Nice break. Ends up scratching on the side, so it's going to bring James to the table with ball in hand. See if James can get something put together. He's having a rough time finding his groove. Rippy. What's up, buddy? He's going to... Looks like he's picked the shot he wants. So he's going to put the cue ball down. See if he can get things started here. He's going to... Leave that 7-ball, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to be shooting this out. So looks like he's going to come down here to the... He's along the rail. He's going to shoot this 1 ball into the corner. Gets a weird bump off the... Oh, that's the 12 ball. And the cue ball slides nicely between the 14 and the 3, and it gives them good shape on the... gives them good shape on the 5. I will let them know, Matt. I will definitely let them know about that. Comes around off that 5, gets nice shape for the 3 ball. Whether he can get from that 3 ball to something else, though, is another story. Working his way around. Oh, now he changed his mind. He's gonna play the 4 ball. Now he's gonna come back around to the 3 ball. He's got a 3 ball, and trick is going to be figuring out how to pocket this and get back around for the 8 ball, which you see, which is just up towards the top of the table, just beyond the middle. Kick them while they're down, huh? Huh, Matt? That's how you handle it? Yeah, that's how I think I'd do it. See if he can get off this 3 ball, come around for this 8 ball. Oh, he power tried that thing. I think he might have hit it too hard to let the cue ball do anything to get shape, so it looks like he's gonna chase down the short stick here. He's gonna have to. It's gonna be a real tough mass A for anything. So you see him digging in the equipment there, going after the short stick. Calls it in the corner. Let's see here. Oh! He got it over there, and then almost got a little love off a ball in the pocket there to help him get it in. A good hit. Nice try. Almost got her. You got to think that visit to the table had to help a little bit. And don't get me wrong, James is a great shot. I just, he's he hasn't shot in a while. you can bring me something. Bring me a big cold drink. She already took off, by the way, Bob. She rolled out. She had to go to Wally World, I think, or something. I don't know. I have to be extra nice to her. For those of you didn't hear yesterday on the Off the Rails show, me and Mrs. TNT are celebrating 22 years of not killing each other. More probably her not killing me, but we've made it. So it looks like James is going to try to cut this 8 ball in the same pocket he tried to jump it into. See if he can get himself on the board here. There he goes. Puts it away nicely. Nice job. Where is the button I want? There it is. I lost something. Ooh. I gotta fix that. I'm talking to myself, and it drives me nuts that I do it. I always tell myself, "Don't do it, dude. Don't do it." But I'm doing it, so it's okay. I'd like to see yourself and an opponent on the TNT fights. Give us a call. 833 TNT Pool. That's 833-868-7665. We will work with you on getting it streamed and commentated if possible. Just the setting everything up is on the people involved. I know it's a mistake to even ask, but why is that, Bob? Why do you pity her? I'm gonna help you along. I'm gonna walk you into that one. Nice slow pitch. But here comes James now. 5th rack of the set. Finally got himself up on the board, so it's got to feel pretty good. A little better now that he's found a groove. So let's see what he's got in the brake department here. If I'm not mistaken, he's rocking that BK Rush brake cue. Solid hit. Moving things around nicely, but nothing fell. So that's going to bring Jim to the table and see what he can come up with. We're talking about all these cool shirts and everything, but I'm wearing this really awesome jersey that one of the softball teams that I sponsored last year, they made for me. There you go. I set you up. Good job, Bob. And she voluntarily got married to me, so she, she was free to run. I left the option. But no, I'm wearing this really sweet jersey that one of the teams TNT sponsored for softball tournament last year. They made it. It's really cool. It's got the TNT logo and the phone number on the front. It's neat. It looks really cool. I appreciate them guys very much. Great group of people. Hope I get to work with them again. Really? Hollywood, really? Didn't Donnie just have some surgery or something? He's already off that pretty good. Looks like Jason Welker and Donnie Daly tomorrow from the coop. What time is that? I'll have to come down for that one. Fridley's working his way around the table. Nice. Let's see him surveying. Let's take a look and see what he's looking at here. Quite the mass, actually. He's shooting the strikes. Plays at 15 nicely. Cue ball comes around to the side rail. Turns his attention to this 10 ball. Looks like he's going to shoot it up at us. Oh, Bob. He's going to fire this 10 ball way up in this top corner. Nice shot. Cue ball runs a couple rails, comes back around. As you can see, it wanted to come off the rail a little more, but it did not. He calls his 13 down the corner. It should slide past that 6 ball, all right. He's taking a look at where he's going to go after that. Nice shot. Uses everything at his disposal to get that 13 in down there. Plays it very nicely. See what you can find out, Hollywood, and let me know. I wouldn't mind throwing that. One way or the other. Either you got to put it on the stream, put it on the. Ooh. Awfully random shot for Fridley there. That's going to bring James back to the table. He's going to take a look around, see what's going on. It's not too late tomorrow. I would definitely like to get that. I would like to come down and set up a few cameras and get some shots on that. Looks like he's going to play the 6 ball. He's going to play a little safety here. Drives the 6 into the rail. Cue ball off the rail, brings it up. Parks it behind the 1 and the 7, making Jim have to go. You can see all around the table. His ball is down over. He just parked the 8 ball right in front of his last ball, so he did foul. Give Jim or James. I knew I was going to see. I told you guys I was going to do that. Gives James ball in hand. So he's going to work his way around here. Take it easy, Bob. So let's see. James has got ball in hand. He's got a good opportunity to see what he can do here. He's quite the mess. Okay, so to kind of help you out, you got the 1 and 5 ball right there, but where you just picked the cue ball. The 6 ball, so we're here by the side rail, up towards the top of the table. This is a 3 ball. He's lined up behind the 4 and the 5, and then he just freed up the 8 ball off of Fridley's 9 ball, which is Fridley's last ball on the table, and it opened things up a bit there. So Fridley's going to come to the table to see what kind of havoc he can wreak here. That's a nice job there. Does he get hooked? Ooh, I think he hooked. He did. Yeah, you can tell by the reaction. He got hooked there. He got that 8 ball there. Nice. Shot his in off of it. Unfortunately, the cue ball came back and hooked on that 6. Let's see if he can find something to do here. At least to not give up ball in hand. Ooh, made a nice kick at it and almost got it. Here comes James back to the table now. He's going to come up the top of the table and play the 3 ball. Puts that away nicely. Cue ball comes back towards the center side rail. The Lilies are leaving the building. Mr. Wilker just walked in. I talked to him. It sounds like they're playing about 3 o'clock. So we'll see what we can do about maybe getting up in here and bringing that match to you guys. That's going to be good. Jason Wilker and Donnie Daly. That's going to be a heck of a match. James is in a good spot here. Takes his time. Doesn't try to rush it or do anything fancy. He should be out. No. Anybody who's watched the TNT stream knows that I probably just cursed him. Yeah. Probably would have liked to come off that rail a little more. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, he can pretty much, as long as he pockets the ball, he should be okay for the 8 ball. And he puts that away pretty nicely, so he's going to be okay. James is going to close up the gap, make it 3-2.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, so here we go. Sixth rack of the set. James is going to break it up. And remember, they're playing winner break and rack your own. So, see, James got a pretty consistent pre-shot ritual as well. There's just a snap one off there. Gets one in the side pocket. Things kind of cluttered down towards the foot of the table. Not horribly tied, nothing horribly tied up, but not as open as you'd like to see it. That's for sure. Let's see what James can come up with here. We're going to be part of the show. You can hit us up in the comments on YouTube or Facebook. Text us 833-868-7665, or you can even message us on Facebook. James is working around the table here, trying to find his next shot. He's going to come around here. We spend a lot of time working down here. Oh, so I try to put something a little extra on there to put a little extra on it to try to get some shape on something and miss the ball. Fridley kind of is a little defensive there, so James is going to find his way back to the table. James makes a nice shot up the table there. Sorry, you can always tell when I'm kind of multitasking because I get a little quiet and I can't do more than one thing at a time without hurting my tiny little brain. Hopefully that'll work. Talking to Pun about maybe going out and streaming a match. Oh, Legends. See how that works out. So obviously, we're still waiting here in Illinois to be able to get the back place and pool. I was opening things up, and Jim's playing a big old combo here. Makes some nice shot. Still quite the mess down here. You can see at the bottom of the table. It's horrendous, man. You can see Fridley's plotting a course here to see exactly how he can get it broke up a little bit so he can take care of some business. It's a mess, man. It's a mess. Why do I keep having all these things open? It's a nice touch in there. Gets a little bump so we can get shape for this. I believe that's the 6 ball, yeah. I'll play the 6. I wonder which way he's going to go around this. Oh, no. Oh, got lucky there. He got lucky there. I'm not sure how that stayed up on the table. he actually disappeared again. Hollywood, he was here and everybody kind of bolted. It's just the 3 of us in here now. No, Fridley's back to dealing with. Ooh, came out of there weird. He's gonna kick this 2 ball. Let me get over here. Oh, you gotta go in the right direction. He looked like he was gonna need some help, and he almost got it. So that'll bring James to the table. James has got some work cut out for him here. He's only got 3 balls left on the table, but they're all in some weird spots. He's sitting right behind the 11 ball, and he's got the 10 ball and the 15. Rolls the 11 down nicely. Kind of not the best shape on. Not the best shape on the other. Oh, see, I thought that was the 1 ball. It's not. It's the 9 ball. So that changed things up a little bit. So that'll help him. So now he's gonna come over here and put his attention on this 10 ball and let the cue ball probably roll up so he can play the 15 in the corner. Bring the cue ball down off the bottom short rail. Back up the table to play the 8. Probably in the same corner. So let's see if he can get this tied up. Ooh, tried to miss it. Comes back up, gets a real nice shape for the 8 ball. He should be able to tie this up, and he puts it away and does. So, tie ball game, boys and girls. Don't forget to check out all TNT's social media outlets. We're over on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. You'll find all the information that you could need as far as our streams, tournaments, league information, all sorts comes right out of the TNT Facebook page. Our streams get posted right on Facebook as well, and they're also shared on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, you can get some information on when we go live and when we post certain things video-wise. So make sure you follow us everywhere. I try to put some stuff. I've been trying to put some more stuff on Snapchat. I'm a one-man show taking care of all the social media. James gets a nice break that time. Looks like he got 3 balls and spreads things out real good. So that's got to help him a little bit. Got this back, tied this back up. Yeah, Ken. He's like I say, James. Not making excuses for him. James is a great shooter, but he's not in a position to be able to shoot that much. He's been working a lot, and then obviously not being able to get out to shoot anywhere. So he hasn't really got to shoot much. So as he was telling me the other day. So he just came down and shot a little bit before the match started to kind of get get warmed up, and it took him a minute at the beginning. You saw, it took him a minute to get into stroke a little bit, or get it, find his groove. I don't know if I'd say he's in stroke, but it took him a minute to find his groove. Now you can see he's a little more comfortable. He fought his way back. He was down, tied it up. Now his shots look a little more solid. He seems a little more confident at the table. He's putting together some nice runs here. Ooh, that's a nice shot there. You can see he was looking at it to see if he got. No, he rolled a little too much for the 6 ball, so he's going to thread the needle on the 8 and the 10, make the 3, gets a nice bump there, so he can come back and play the 2 ball. And that should give him a nice shape to come around for that. That 6 ball, and I hate to say it, but he got himself a good opportunity to get out here. Nope. I did it. It's called the commentary curse, boys and girls. I shouldn't even have said it. Tied himself right up on that 6. And I don't think it goes up the rail past the 9. And it's because he's on it so tight, it's going to be a hard shot. Ooh, yeah, he's an even worse angle than I thought it was. You see, he turns it into a forced defensive shot. So Jim will make his way to the table and see what he can do. Now, I've seen Jim shoot enough to know that you're probably going to see a couple offensive plays here, and then he'll get to a spot where I'm sure you'll see some kind of safety. Jim plays some really he plays some smart pool, and he does it on a lot of different levels as far as making sure that he is shooting the shots that need to be shot, and he knows when it's time to not, and how to get his way out of it. So expecting it to probably come down now, unless let's see how if he gets the breakout here, then he may just finish this rack off right now. But he did not, and he's not happy. You can see. Hold on 1 second here. All right. Sorry about that. Had to go play referee for a moment. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get. I gotta go play ref again. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. TNT encourages players to have referees or have shots. Ooh, swing and a miss there. But TNT in all of our tournaments and our fight night matches. Did he get a piece of that? didn't even notice that. He must have. He must have wiggled that 9. He might have wiggled just a little bit, and I didn't even see it. This, I kind of thought this is where this game was going to end up. But anyhow, back to what I was saying. TNT encourages our players to have shots watched. We want everything to be as fair as possible. We don't want people arguing about games because, you know, in the end, it's, you know, ooh, in the end, it's all about getting a good, honest game. So they're encouraged to have us watch, and I incorporate a slow motion camera on my phone to watch shots. I'm also a certified referee through ACS. So, nice shot there from James. He's going to come around. Let's see. Got a nice shape on this 8 ball. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't even get a chance to commentate a curse that. I was about ready to say he was going to take this first lead of the night, and that did not work out. That's Fred can capitalize on this now. A little draw on this, play it up in the corner. Draw to the side rail. James tells him, nope, you're good, buddy. So Jim will jump back out to lead 4-3. So here comes Jim to break up the next rack number 8 of the set. Race to 18, 8 ball live from the pigeon coop. Fridley. Not a pretty break. Not a pretty break, and I don't know if you could hear him in the background. He says, hey, at least I didn't scratch. Yeah, the table seems to be breaking a little weird today. I didn't see the earlier match to see how it was going, but these guys, they're not getting that explosion out of them. Like, I know both of them have a pretty powerful break. We're not seeing that out of either one of them right now. So, do some producing here. James is at the table now after that dry break from Fridley. Ooh, I don't know if you can get that from there. It's going to be tight. Oh, he manages to sneak it in there. That was a nice shot. And I turned around and took a look at it because, like, I have my back to the table. I'm looking at my computers watching the match here on my computer. I think he just called it in the side. Yeah, he did. That was close. That's going to bring Jim to the table now. Let's see what he can come up with. He's going to turn down here. I'm guessing you're probably about to see a safety here. He's got a water ball. I need this. Calls it safe. Not so great, he says. Kind of broke things up and left James a shot. So let's see what James can come up with here. Appreciate you guys all hanging out and checking out the videos. Those of you just joining us and might be new to the TNT streams, we're doing a TNT fight night, or sorry, TNT fights. Sorry, the comment section is keeping me thoroughly entertained. Tyler, that was good. I will pass that along to you. We're doing a little episode of TNT Fights right here, live from the Pigeon Coop. We got James Brashaw and Jim Fridley, race to 18, playing some 8-ball. Fridley's out one game now. James had a disappointing rattle in that last rack. He was getting ready to take his first lead of the night. It was heartbreaking. It was hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. James makes a nice shot there. Looks like he's about to. And with that, he gets her all tied up. So, I'll show you a little way for you to get your own TNT fights. Check it out. All right, 9th rack of the set. Here comes Jim. Dang, I knew it every time. Too many J's in this match, man. I mean, technically it is. I guess could be right. That's James now. Break up the 9th rack of the set. Playing winner breaks. Rack your own. Ooh. Nice break. Nothing fell. A couple hangers. A couple things tied up. So Jim's going to find his way to the table and see what he can make out of this. Oh, sorry, Mike. My microphone keeps moving, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not bothering them too much. Is that any better? Or as I tell Bob, make sure you get your hearing aids turned up, old man. Sorry. Let's see what Fridley can do here. Where's my button? Oh, where are we? Let's get there. See, Fridley's taking a look and seeing what he can come up with here. Nice shot there. Come back to the opposite corner here. Cue ball's going to roll towards the center of the table. He's not happy with where it got to. He obviously wanted it somewhere else. That's for sure. I'm sure Jim's going to find something to do. Plays it back in the side. Kicks at it, tries to bring it back to the side. Doesn't work, but it's not a bad leave. So James is going to find his way back to the table here. Mike, did we ever... I know you sent that information to Hollywood last night. I don't remember if we even end up talking about what it was. Now that I'm thinking about that. So James plays a little defensive mood there. Fridley calls the corner down there. He's gonna... What is he doing? Oh, wow. That was a heck of a try. So, and he didn't. I don't. He never told me. I think he got as far as telling me it was a. I think he got as far as telling me it was a, I believe, a doubles match. But I don't remember if he even. I can't remember if he. I don't think he told me all about it. It was you and somebody. And I can't remember. It was you and I forget who was your partner. And you guys weren't you gonna play? Aren't you trying to play Sam and Tim? Is that what it was? We rambled on about so much last night. I have no clue. It was a great show last night. If you missed it, Off the Rail every Friday night, TNT. You can check out past episodes on YouTube or on Facebook. Last night, Hollywood and I bellowed on for, oh gosh, almost 2 hours. Talked to Anthony Garcia about his big match with Will Thompson last weekend. Talked about all the action we had going on here at the Coop over the weekend. We had tons of matches here. Um, Talked about some of the stuff going on with the openings in Iowa and our opinions on what we thought was going to happen with the Illinois openings. I don't. Let me double check and see what's going on. I mean, on my end, everything says it's coming out real good and loud. Um, James is going to make a cut down here at the bottom of the table. Gets a weird bump. I think he still has a shot. Let's see. Oh, was that? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Like I said, I don't honestly remember if Hollywood even told me what it was. I know that I know Michael and I were talking, and then he said he just thought that he'd send it to Hollywood, and then I kind of got lost in the shuffle somewhere, I think. So yeah, Matt, I think it's Goodman. He's probably got crap in his ears or something. Look at that. See, great minds think alike. Well, yeah. See, phone speakers are weird. I know when I watch it on my phone, I have a little trouble sometimes, and it just depends on how I'm holding my phone. Um, uh, it always sounds different on my phone than it does elsewhere. But um, I don't know. It, according to the rest of the group, Michael, you're the issue. It's an operator error. So um, when is that match supposed to happen, Matt? When are you guys all supposed to play, and where? Fridley's making some work here, cleaning up the table. Plays the 14 in the bottom corner. Key ball comes out real nice to the center of the table. He's going to play the 15 on the side. Probably stop it real shy. Rolls up. Oof. You can tell he's not happy. He didn't get the lead. He wanted on that at all. Key ball comes right up on the 8 ball. He's going to play it over in the corner. It's going to be a weird ass bank here. Is it going to go? Nope, it's going to catch the rail a little early. Man, he's catching some weird rolls, and like his leaves, he's missing by just a little bit. Well, are you okay, Mike? Are you still working, aren't you? So you're riding around in the big brown. So we were. So James, you can see visibly upset, not happy with that. That didn't go at all like he wanted it to. Fridley's gonna grab another match here real quick. All right, 10th rack of the set. Fridley's up one game. He's going to break. We'll see. You can't hear in your personal truck on your phone because you're not supposed to be doing that, Michael. I appreciate you doing it, risking your life and watching TNT. But, Fridley gets one on the break. Let's take a look and see what he wants to do here. He calls the bank. Nice shot. Cue ball comes out center table, bumps the 11 ball, kind of nestles up on the 6. Calls the 9 ball. Play. Nice combination shot there. Ooh, 11 goes too. I think he might have wanted that to stay up. Nice shot though. Make a nice cut here. Ooh, just misses it. That's going to bring James back to the table. Ow! Christmas. Trying to keep up with all this stuff here. It's not cooperating with me. James is going to start work here. Appreciate all the new likes and follows on the TNT page here. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Oh, Matt. We might have to get you on this color, put you on the microphone. You're half as good on the mic as you are in the comments. You and Hollywood would have a ton of fun together. And I could sit back and do my producing job. And Fridley's found his way back to the table. He's putting work on these guys. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but these guys are both they're really focused on this game right now. Like, I'm not saying that other people aren't, but these two are really. I mean, the mood of this game has changed. This whole match has changed quite a bit since it started. Ooh, nice shot. Fridley's another one of those guys too. You heard me talk about it with like Curlo and stuff like that. Fridley's got some amazing cue ball control as well, and he can really get the thing around the table doing stuff. And sometimes it's weird because it doesn't look like it's doing much. Fridley plays a little foul defensive move there. Gives a ball in hand. Hollywood, I'm not 100% if that is a broken sentence or a very specific porn site. So James is going to come to the table with ball in hand here, check some stuff out, see what he can come up with. Looks like he's going to start with the 6 ball. Alright, so some noise is going on over here. Fridley's making an equipment change here. Oh, he went for the short stick, that's what it was. I mean, technically I was correct. Ooh. Sends thing flying, so that's going to give James ball in hand. James gonna take that ball in hand and work on this cluster down here at the bottom. See if he can make anything work. Threads the needle and moves things around a little bit. The way he's standing there, though, he doesn't look like he's completely happy with what he did. Let's see what he can make of it, though. Oh, yes, I'm multitasking. Nice shot up, way up the table. Cue ball gets kind of hung up. You can turn around and make turn of attention to the. Oh, that sounded horrible. Almost sounded like he miscued or something. He's going to come down and play the 7 ball. Rattles it. Cue ball comes back up the table. He's not happy. He's going to bring Fridley back to the table. These guys are, like I said, these guys are really. Fridley makes a nice cut there. Clips the 8 ball over toward the side. Calls it in the side. He's going to put that away and jump up to a 2-game lead.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, Mr. Fridley to break the 11th rack of the set, race to 18, 8 ball. Nice break. All kinds of stuff, that'll sound like, at least 2. Oh, see, when I read that comment around, I thought Hollywood said that it was Larry Trump. My comment to that comment still stands. But, they're definitely fighting it out here. These guys are both heavily invested in this game. They're both, I guess for lack of better description, they're both taking it very personally. It's just making for a quite a nice match. So James is making some work here. That's a nice shot there. Cue ball comes out. Sorry, I'm multitasking again here. Sorry. Close it in the side. And they'll bring Fridley back to the table. Look like come back to where he'd like to be for sure there. But he can still get the 6 ball, so we'll put that away. Cue ball come back across the table. We'll give him the 2 ball. 3 ball looks like it might be an issue. It's kind of tied up down in the 9. Pockets that 1 nice, or the 2 ball nice. That comes back for shape for the 1. You might see him go for a breakout here. You pump that 3 ball, separate it a little bit, but it's still going to be an issue. Comes back nice. He's going to be able to bank that more than likely. Now the trick will be coming off that and getting shape on the. Oh! Missed it, man. Got shape. Got shape for the 8, but he didn't make the 3, so it's going to bring James to the table here. I think he's going to sneak in here and shoot the 14 ball. We can come over. Probably didn't come out as much as he would have liked it to, but I think he'd be alright. Just going to make the angle. Getting the angle on the 8 a little tougher. He's going to have to. He's going to have to come back across the table on one side of the 8 ball or the other. Hopefully not catch the 3. Looks like he's going to get over there nice. Close up, hopefully close up this gap a little bit. He puts that one away, so he's going to close up the gap. So here comes James. 12th rack of the set, raced to 18 8 ball. Down 1 game to Mr. Fridley. Let's see what we can come up with here on the break. Been kind of spotty with the breaks. They've been struggling to get a ball. So James gets one up in the top corner there. Let's see what he can come up with now. We're ready to be part of the show. You can text us 833-868-3682. 7665. Message us on Facebook. Talk to us in the comments on wherever you're watching, YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you're hitting a like on both. Follow us, like and follow on Facebook, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you turn on your notifications to keep up with everything we got going on. Our fight nights are starting to step up a little more now. We got more people venturing out, and with the coop over here, we're able to get in some more matches and start bringing you guys some more pool. With the there not being as much on to watch, we're doing our best to bring them to you. And when we're not bringing it to you, you can also search G1 TV. Eric Naredo and Jay bringing some great matches from the down in the Pontiac area. Been some good matches over there. Eric's doing a great job. Him and Jay doing a great job bringing those matches to you. They looking good. So always able to bring you some good local action. Well, and all the big professionals started somewhere. Pumping quarters, playing in the garage somewhere, and it's Eric and I share the same vision to give the same experience to players of all levels. Let them share their games with people so they can see all like I said, see all levels of play. Fridley's working the table. Nice methodic pace here. I think that's a word. Not happy with his leave there. You can see that. That's one other thing about Fridley is as much as you see him plotting out his game, everything about you can read him pretty well. You can tell when things are going well, and you can tell when things aren't going well. Definitely didn't get what he wanted out of that shot. Now he's gotta do something. Calls 11 over in the corner. He's gonna do something funky here. See, he tried to make a combination there. A bad try. Things went the way he was hoping, just not the pocketing part. So now James is gonna find his way back to the table. James is looking for his groove here in this rack. Yes, I was multitasking again. Sorry. He's let's see here. James is definitely looking a lot more comfortable at the table than he did at the beginning. Things seemed a little unsure of himself, but starting to find his way again. Oh. And Matt, I'm a little slow to this. I saw your comment, and I was going to say something. I got caught up doing something else. You have to appreciate the asking for it, because it would have been kind of cool to have somebody racking for you, like that. But it was comical, and that's no jab at anybody, but it was a little funny. Like I said, they couldn't negotiate a price with anybody that people were comfortable doing it for, so they were forced to do it on their own. If you're just joining us, we're live from the Pigeon Coop for TNT Fights. James Brashaw, Jim Fridley raced 18 8-ball. Looks like James is getting ready to step up and regain his composure. Looks like he's getting ready to tie this up again. Keeping it close. Puts it away, ties it up. Don't forget to check out the TNT social media outlets. We're Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Of course, our website as well, budiswiser.net. We share a lot of information all across everything. We do a majority of our communications through Facebook, but we do multi-platform share some things. You can't comment like that when I'm talking, Matt. You make me giggle. We do multi-shared platforms, but like I said, we have a couple different groups off the TNT Facebook page, like for our leagues and stuff like that. When our live streams get tweeted out on our Twitter account, so that you know what we've got going on that way. So there's all kinds of ways to communicate and stay up to date on what's going on with TNT, and they're all right there. So make sure you are following us wherever and everywhere you can. So here comes James, 13 rack at the set, all tied up, raced 18 8-ball. Make sure, if you are joining us tonight for the stream and it's your first time, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you're over on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit the like and the follow button and turn on your live notifications so you don't miss a thing. Well, make sure you pay whoever's doing that good, Matt. You don't want to get in trouble with the Stickholders Union. Sounds like James called the combination. He's going to play the 9 ball in the corner. He's going to shoot the 11 in the 9. Makes a nice shot there. Things came off a little different than I think he was hoping for. Every Friday night, we got TNT Off the Rail. We start building content. Well, we're constantly building content throughout the week. Even during the show, we're building content for the next week. So if there's anything you'd like to have shared on the show, or you want to be a part of it, you can get a hold of us through any of those social media accounts we told you about, or give us a call. We love talking to players. We love doing live phone interviews with the players and talking to them about what they're doing, especially if you got a grudge match or something coming up, or you played one. We love talking to them. Something I'm trying to get, that I really want to get going on. So, and if you are or know a venue owner anywhere, that wants to get their story out there and talk about their venue, have them get a hold of us, especially if they're dealing with, like many people, especially if they're dealing with all the craziness from this COVID thing. We're doing our best to help venues that help support pool by sharing their information with as many people as we can. Let people know that they're there. You'll hear us talk a lot about making sure you're supporting all these great venues in this time right now, so that they're around when things start getting back in full swing. Like I said, we know this table's just getting ugly. We know things are starting to change now across the country. Iowa's opening up now. You can go over there and shoot some pool. And Illinois is not far away, hopefully. But we'd love to talk to some of the venue owners too. Like I said, just to see how they're doing and what it is that they're doing, and anything we can help to help bring awareness to it and show our appreciation for all the support they've given us as players and operators and things like that by allowing us to play our leagues and our tournaments and stuff like that. So we appreciate it. We definitely want them to be there when this is all over. So anything we can do to help, we will. And we're also looking for some more stream sponsors to help us bring better things for you guys. And of course, as always, to keep it free. I will big safety match going on here now. This is turning into these things are so bunched up on this table, as you can see. You got a bunch of stuff lined up and tied up here, and so this has turned into a chess game here. They've just been back and forth. They're almost lined up after each other to get to the table to play a safety. We offer some great advertising options, and I'd like to think that we offer some very, very competitive and affordable rates. Well, Matt, we always say, they don't have to even. Most of the time, we don't. We Tina, I mean, I personally don't. I never really ask about the money, because I just like seeing the games. So I don't, to be perfectly honest with me, perfectly honest, I think a good grudge match is just that. I think it's just two guys who just want to be able to say, you know what, I called him out and beat him, and so I don't care. They don't. It doesn't. A fight night doesn't have to be about the money. Honestly, to me, I think, like I said, it's just got to be. It's just about two people wanting to get up and bring their match in front of people, so that other people can see the battle. Oh yeah, I mean, and this probably sounds strange, but to bring a good match to the public is worth it. I mean, I've said this a million times. I'm not doing this to get rich or make to even make money. My goal, I didn't start doing what I do to make money. You know what I mean? Am I going to turn down a donation when somebody says, "Hey, man, here's a little bit for I appreciate you coming out and letting and streaming my match and showing people what happened." No, I'm not going to turn it down. I'm going to act like I will for a second, but I'm not. I'm not doing this for the money. The sponsorship that we do, the advertising that we do, all that money goes. Everything that everything we make off of sponsorships and advertising goes right back into the stream and to the tournaments. Um, it all goes back. Like I said, back. It never leaves TNT. And when it does, it goes to players. It it helps maintain the equipment, helps upgrade the equipment so our streams are a little better, so that we can bring you these multi shots and work on our audio to bring more options. And then when our tournaments and stuff are running, it goes into that. Oh, wow. That was the longest way it could possibly go to scratch Fridley. I'm not happy about that. He did seem to mess things up a little bit for James, because James didn't seem excited about getting the ball in hand at all, because you see he's got a ball tied up here, and it's almost, even with ball in hand, it's going to be hard to do anything with it. You can see hovering over it, looking at it, and it's just, yeah. But, it's not always about the money. It shouldn't always be about the money. And I know that sounds dumb when you think about, a lot of, gambling is and always will be a big part of pool. It just, that's just, you're never going to change that. And I don't think anybody's trying to, honestly. I don't think anybody should try to. And I agree, again, I agree with that, Matt. And I'm not. I know some of you guys are like, "What are you agreeing with?" I'm reading comments. I'm not reading them out loud. So, but and Hollywood's the same way. I mean, that guy loves pool. That guy loves pool immensely, and he loves watching people play. And I mean, and it is awesome. It's awesome that he lets everybody come over here and do this, and it's awesome he's let TNT take residency up in here and bring all these matches to you guys, and hopefully as we get things, as things start to calm down a little more, and my schedule kind of gets back to a little more normalish. I'll be able to do more stuff. We'll start doing a lot more. Oh, James with a chance to get a lead, and just catches the outside corner of the side pocket there on the 8-ball and just misses, bringing Fridley back to the table. In an awkward spot there, hovered over the 8-ball, getting intimate with the table a little bit to make it. Decides better. He's gonna go after a different shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see maybe a safety here. Nice shot. Cue ball comes back over towards the side rail. Gibson. Well, this one's going to be tough because he's going to have to. Got that big long shot angle. He's going to have to, really nicely played. I knew there was a safety coming. I just wasn't sure when it was going to happen. So, and there it was. So James is going to have to kick out at this 8-ball. Basically, just try to get a hit, and he does. Gets a nice hit actually. Unfortunately, it does leave Jim a nice shot on the 2-ball with a decent opportunity to get the leave on the 5 and probably get out. So takes 2 short rails. Come down here and play the 5 in the corner. Let the cue ball just kind of come around, probably 2 rails. And he'll shoot the 8-ball right at us. He'll jump back out to a 1-game lead. Well, again, here's some information on how to get up your TNT fight set up with someone. We will assist in the setup if we have to. We'll recommend games. We'll recommend some people if you'd like. We will also do our best to help you research an opponent and find a fair game, because that's something else that we try to stress here on TNT is we want to see good matches, and by good matches we mean like this, a good tight match where one guy's not just walking over another guy, or and don't get me wrong, we talked about this last night. It's gonna, sometimes it's just gonna happen. Sometimes the guy's just gonna be on, and you're not gonna get out of your chair, and it's gonna happen. But our goal is to bring good quality, matches. So we will do our best to make sure that it is that it's fair and honest, and not. We're not out to televise straight up robbery. So Fridley's looking to make a mark here. He's looking to make a mark here. I think he said he's going to cut this down. He did too. Oh man, he almost made it. A nice try. So that'll bring James back to the table here. I lost track of what I was talking about. Sorry. Oh yeah, we're all about, we'll use every source we can to make a fair match. Because James catching some rough rolls there. Gets a little weird rattle. Jim's gonna play a combination. I think he's old enough. He's gonna come back around to the other side. No, he is still gonna play it. I thought maybe he would come back and shoot the other one. Nice shot. Cue ball comes back out to the center of the table. You'll see him cut this 13 on the side. Let the cue ball come back around. Ooh, block the pocket. He's going to kick the 8 in the side. He's going to come up off the top short rail. Let's get it over. Oh, I think he got it. Oh, oh man. And unfortunately fouls because they got close enough, didn't pocket it, and it didn't hit anything. Hit a rail, so he's going to give a ball in hand to James. Sorry, James. I really am sorry. I don't mean to keep calling you Jim. I knew I was going to. I'm not sure on the race with Daly and Welker. I got the time out of him. He said it was going to be 3 o'clock, and then I turned around and started talking to him again to find out some more about it, and he disappeared. So if Hollywood's watching, Hollywood might know. Maybe he'll share some information with us. So we'll see what we can find out here coming up. We'll see. We'll see if I can get out and stream that tomorrow. I do have some stuff to take care of, and as you've heard me mention a couple times, Miss TNT and I are celebrating it is our anniversary tonight, and I find myself across the way from her, hopefully. Sorry, multitasking. And you know, Matt, and like I said, I honestly, when I go to do this stuff, I really don't expect it. I don't expect it from people. You know, like I said, it's so I have it. I think I have it listed on the site that it's that I do it, and it's all about a donation thing. I don't, like I said, when I started doing the things I did with TNT, I did it because I wanted to give the players something that they wanted. Pretty much everything I've done with TNT has been based on things I heard from players, as I was playing, about tournaments and this and that. And I'm a big numbers guy. I like stats and things like that. And it seemed well, and that's a great attitude. It really is, Matt. Oh, oof, James is not a happy camper right now. He drops another game to Fridley. He's very unhappy. So we'll back just a second. Trade it's up 8-6.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, sorry about that. That went off real quick. Jim broke and flew the cue ball off the table, something fierce. So James is going to come to the table and with ball in hand. So let's see if he can settle himself a little bit here and kind of get back in that groove, get things taken care of. He starts off, oof, trying not to leave he wanted, but he's shooting the solids now. Kind of trapped himself. Makes a, oh, got out of that little situation he was in. Not too bad off right now. Table's still laid out a little funny. The stuff down here at the bottom corner is not his. It doesn't really seem to affect anything of his, so he's actually not in bad shape here to kind of get himself a little, oof. And he seems to really be, he got comfortable there, and now he seemed to frustrate himself to the point where he seems to be forcing things a little bit. Oh, so Fridley's going to take a look around. Fridley's going to play the 15 on the side. Well, this is going to be an interesting shot. He tried to play a combination, didn't work. Kind of looking at the table, I'm thinking that might have been more of a two-way kind of shot in the most Fridley way possible. So I'm just going to bring James back to the table. If you just join us, we appreciate you hanging out with us here in TNT Fights, live from the Pigeon Coop. James Brashaw, Jim Fridley, raised to 18. Dude, yeah, Donnie's a monster, dude. Uh, I'm trying to think. If you want Matt, I was gonna say you probably played Donnie a bit. I know we do have him on. We've got him. I think we caught some of his play out at Princeton about a year or so ago. Um, Actually, didn't you play in that one in Princeton too, Matt? The one Kyle ran, and Jason Welker just had a match. I think you were watching. To be honestly, Donnie and Jason's going to be a hella match. Fridley gets a ball in hand there. It's going to be an interesting. This table is just ugly, man. There's just crap all tied up here. Like, you got the 5-ball tied up behind some stuff here. So this is going to quickly turn into another couple innings, for lack of a better term, of probably some safety play. What that was, you guys? They switched up the envelopes. I remember, if I remember correctly, I know there was some kind of goof ups with a couple of the. I was kind of, and I started hearing about some of that from that one, and I was kind of glad that I wasn't running it because I was like, oh man, it kind of got a little goofy. One of our local boys won that tournament, actually. Yeah, Jared Muherter broke a funk out there. Actually, he played probably some of the best pool I'd seen that guy play up for a while, and he had a great time and ended up taking it home. That was a good tournament. That was a good tournament. Wasn't one of my better streams because we were just starting out, but it was a ton of fun. I was really glad I got to go out and be a part of that. James is back at the table here. Yeah, like I said, we're going to see a lot of safeties here for a minute. So now this pile at the bottom of the table's gotten even uglier. They both have 2 balls in it, tied up. There's a wad of it. You can see Fridley looking it over right now. Get the 5 and the 6, basically other side of the 14, and I think it's the 12. Yeah, this is going to turn into a little safety battle here. So yeah, there was a lot of there was Matt. There was a lot of upsets in that tournament. A lot of the people that were expected to do a lot better ran into trouble real early in that tournament. Gosh, I'm trying to think of everybody that did play it out there. Kyle played in it. Kyle Galley. Josh was there. Josh Suits was there. Donnie. Didn't he? Oh gosh, man, there were a lot of really good players that just caught some weird stuff right off the bat. Didn't make it anywhere near where people thought they were going to. So. Oh yeah, it's just real quick. Before they even get to know they're playing a safety from the bench coming out. Don't think he got a rail after he hit. He came up behind, came off the bottom rail and then hit the 11. Doesn't really argue with James. Gives him the ball in hand. See if James can monopolize, and he does. He's able to clear the 6, make the 6, and clear the 5 out to get to the 5. He does stand a legitimate chance of getting out here if he doesn't get him and get too far ahead of himself here. Still overshoot the 3 ball, trying to get shape on the 8. Doesn't come out quite as far as he'd like. Really weird angle. See what he can come up with. That's right. Yeah, I forgot Coy was there. Oh. Nice shot on the 8 ball. Nice shot. Very nice shot. All right, so here comes James now. 16th rack of the set. Down 1 game, 8-7 to Fridley. They've both kind of been struggling. The breaks they've both kind of been struggling. I mean, to get 1 ball, and then every once in a while they'll pop off a couple in a break. They seem to. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like almost like it's almost like a racetrack right now. The way the table's working, it's almost like the table's groove is changing as the game goes. It's changing up the way things how things are doing. And it's like I heard one of them kind of mention something about it was table was kind of confusing a little bit. So Fridley's found a little groove, kind of knocks some stuff out in the way there. I'm standing on a wad of wires. It's kind of crazy. See if he can come out. He finds himself in a little predicament here. Pushes a little defensive shot there. So James will find his way back to the table. James takes the duck. He's going to come down here, gets a little bump on the 7 ball. Got just enough angle off it where he might be able to make it work for him. He plays a 7, brings the cue ball down off the top short rail. I'll turn his attention to the 2 ball. Cuts that in. Cue ball comes out the side rail, bumps the 3, I believe it was, towards the center of the table. Looks like he's going to play the 3 down here in the corner towards us. Nice shot. It's like Goodman just sits there waiting to jump on something. He doesn't have anything good to say unless he's attacking somebody. Jesus, Mike, be nice. I'm just playing. You see, James kind of scratching his head. It's getting down to the ugly here. I think the 6 ball goes. It does. Jaws back. Should be able to get the 5. But then the trick's going to be coming out that 5 for the 4 there. I know it's kind of hard to see. See if we can. He got it, but then he came back up the table, and now he's in a weird spot for the 4 ball. I mean, he's not happy at all. He can't do anything with it, really. He's going to try to play it off there, I think. Really makes a nice shot out there. Tim plays a 9. Cue ball comes down off the bottom short rail. Uses himself a cut on the 8 into the side. This should get him back up 2 games. Don't forget to check out all of our social media outlets. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Of course, our website, buddiswiser.net. You can keep up with everything TNT. We do our best to share all kinds of pool-related information, not just our own. We like to help. Like I said, we're all about promoting the sport and promoting the people and highlighting the people that do promote and grow the sport. Operators, directors, people like that. The venues, of course. So TNT spends a lot of time. I scour Facebook, sharing information from all over the place. So there's a lot of there's a lot of great people doing a lot of really cool things right now, especially with everything going on and not being able to play tournaments. They got a bunch of great people bringing some great opportunities to players, players that have their own tables and things. You've got esports and the ESP Phantom Pool group doing a lot of ghost tournaments, allowing players to enter tournaments and play the ghost against other people, acquiring points over rounds. And they're doing a lot of really cool things with a lot of people, keeping them busy. I know Valerie has been doing some great stuff. She keeps ducking me. I've been trying to talk to her on off the rail. I'm just messing with you, Val. I know you're busy, Oral. She's putting on 2 tournaments almost every night, every night or every other night. I know that. And there's her and another Fraser. I always say it wrong. I want to say it's Fraser. Fraser Pool tournaments. I think that's it. Let me see. I feel bad if I'm saying Fraser Valley Pool tournaments or pool tourneys on Facebook. They do a lot of really good ghost tournaments, and I know Fraser's got a couple that they're still taking some signups for coming up here right at the beginning of June. So if you have a table and access to, I believe they do most of their stuff through Zoom. Search that Esports Productions. You search that on Facebook, ESP Phantom Pool, and Fraser FRASER Valley Pool Tourney. Search all that on Facebook and find out how you can get to be a part of one of their Phantom tournaments. Their ghost tournaments, they're great. They're fun to watch. They're a ton of fun to watch. We've talked about how we've seen Sam playing a bunch of them. I think him and Timmy just did a Scotch doubles one, and I didn't get to see it. I really want to see how it worked out. And I don't know how they did. I just know I saw a post the other day about it. Somebody was sharing a post of them. They were playing in a Scotch doubles ghost tournament, which had been pretty cool. Big shout out to Valerie and everybody over at Fraser for all that they're doing. James is making some work here, trying to close the gap here. Started off a little rough. He was down, I think at the very beginning he was down. Got himself down 3 games. I think that's the most he was down. Caught it back up, tied it, and it's kept it close. It hasn't gotten any bigger than 2 since then, so he's keeping it close. He's not letting Jim get away from him. He's had some moments that he hasn't been real happy about. But he's recovering and staying in it. And as expected, we have seen a lot of safety play. Don't forget, you can be part of this show. Hit us up on Facebook. Message us. You can hit us up in the comments on YouTube or Facebook here on the video wherever you're watching, or you can text us 833-868-7665. And somebody's got to tell Sam he can't tell people he's not playing when he's playing ghost tournaments on the internet where people can see him doing it. James is at the table trying to move things around. Unfortunately, I think he might have played right into Fridley's hand there. Opened up right. Fridley had left on the table. He's going to start with the 2. Oh. He rattled that. Man left James a shot. It's a long shot, but the 8 ball is tucked up here on the top rail. James is really going to have to make something happen to get up here and do something with that 8-ball. I think he might have hit a little too hard, came up, bumped in the 2-ball, got hooked on the 2 and behind the 5-ball, 4-ball, 3-ball. James is going to make a long kick at it. He called it in that corner. He's going to try a long table kick. Can not hit it. He's going to get Fridley ball in hand. Fridley's going to come up here and play a combination. Plays that nicely, sends the 4-ball way down the table, leaves himself the angle on his 5. He's going to shoot that in the corner right here at us. Cue ball's going to roll down. Nice angle on the 4, so he can play it over in the corner and should have enough angle to let the cue ball travel the length of the table. See if he can make this work for him. It's got to really, I mean, that's not as big an angle as I think you'd like, but look at that. He played that perfectly. Jumps it up to 10. All right, rack number 18 in this set. Fridley's breaking. It's a winner break. Rack your own. Fridley gets a pretty decent break. Pockets a couple. Table somewhat laid out. Some are spread out, sorry. Fridley takes a look to see what he wants to do. Kind of everything fell to one side a little bit. Fridley makes a choice there. He's going to sorry about that. Had to go find my chair. Fridley's still at the table and he's making some nice shots. This one not gonna go James's way at all. It's gonna be a nice break and run by Fridley. Go up 11-7. All right, 19th rack of the set. We're playing 8-ball, race to 18. Jim Fridley, James Brashaw. Gets a couple there, so that's a nice break. Fridley looks locked in right now. Got real quiet. He's really. He looks really, yeah. He looks really locked in right now. That's probably not the look James wants to be seeing. Makes a nice shot there. Calls the 12 ball. Nope, changes it. He's going to play the 10 on the side. Nice shot. Cue ball's going to come back towards the center table. Now he's going to play the duck. So he's going to play some combination work. Oh! And you probably didn't hear him, but he didn't want that. He didn't want the 2 for. It left him a. He needed it for shape on the 15s. Now he's going to have to play the 15 pretty straight. Makes a nice cut. Gets a couple of nice bumps. Making doubles all over the place here. And Ridley's going to back-to-back breaking runs right there. That's pretty nice shooting right there from Fridley. Make it 12-7. I sat and did some work this weekend, or the other day. I sat down and started some work on some stuff to give me some more stuff for you guys to look at, and I didn't manage to get as much done as I thought I would, so I'm going to work on that. Since you guys are having to look at the same few things every time in between racks. 20th rack is set. Fridley's up 5 games now, 12-7 in the race to 18. Like I said, he looks locked in. Doesn't make anything there, so James is gonna get a chance at the table and see if he can take advantage of it. Like I said, right now Fridley's looking locked in. I don't think you want to let. Oof. Yeah, see, James is he's shooting really frustrated now. He's had a couple shots that didn't quite go like he wanted, and it kind of got him a little flustered, and you can see it in his shooting now. Ooh, Fridley answers with a rattle as well. So James is gonna get back to the table and see if we can capitalize. Is the word I was looking for last time, or maybe I said it and I just don't even remember it. He settles down, pockets that. Now he'll start working his way around the table to see if he can string together something here. Try to close this gap a little bit. Shoot the gap here, come up to shoot into the pocket where we're at. Oh, caught a little too much of it going in and kept it from making it. So that'll bring Fridley back to the table. The table's a little bunched up. There's some stuff bunched up around here. Fridley plays a safety. That'll bring James to the table. See, that's trying to tune this camera a little better. I got a little bit of a glare I'm not enjoying. So you guys can see they'll make out the balls a little better there. And you guys probably see them a little differently than I do, but James plays a little defensive shot there himself. Didn't really have a lot to do. James Looks like we might be on another little defensive stint here. Fridley finds an opportunity. Nice shot there, nice. Ooh. That pocket's giving him a little bit of trouble over there. So James is going to find his way back to the table. There's a mess. Let's see if you can see it here. Right up there where James is standing. There's just a mess there. A lot of balls. Nothing seems to want to go into that pocket. They both shot a ball up into that corner. And just nothing is cooperating there. So I'm not sure what's going on. We'll see how they deal with that here in a second. James is going to try to force the issue. Didn't work out. See, Timothy Craig has got his 9-ball all masters, if I believe that's what he told us the other day. Looks like he's still live on Facebook playing that. They're playing I believe that's what he told us last night we talked to him. Fridley calls safety. They're playing a 9-ball all masters race to 7 tournament. Fridley's pondering what to do here. Plays a little defensive shot and brings James back to the table. He's going up to the top of the table. Kick. It's a nice hit. So Jim's going to find this. The corner just keeps getting worse up there. It's got 2 stripes and a solid jammed up in there. He makes a nice shot there. I'm not 100% sure that was a good hit, honestly. Oh no, slow down, baby. Fridley's gonna. Ooh. As soon as he hit that, he knew he didn't get it. So James has got a tough cut here on this 3-ball. It's sitting right on the rail. It's got a little angle, so you might be able to get it going on. Uh-oh. No. That's not how you want to see it go. James is unhappy camper right now. All right, 21st rack of the set. Race to 18-8 ball. Fridley's up 6 games, 13-7. And then puts together a decent break there. Fridley's won, if I'm not mistaken, the last 5 games back to back. He's looking, even with the way that last game went, he's still looking pretty locked in. The last game kind of slowed his pace a little bit from a few racks beforehand, but he still looks pretty locked in. Nice shot there. He's actually in pretty good shape here. This doesn't look good for James. James might have to go short stroke. Kind of looking in here at scrolling through Facebook a little bit and seeing all these places opening up and doing some tournaments. I see out in Indiana they're getting tournaments going. One nice shot by Jim there. Pulls out the short stick and makes it work. Really nice controlled jump too. Not a lot of movement from anything. Cue ball went right where it needed to go. And he's gonna put down another break and run right there to go up 14-7. All right, so 22nd rack of the match here. Pretty's got a commanding lead now. Big break. Makes one, so he'll stay at the table, which has not boded well for James yet. Fridley's put together some. Uh-oh. Ooh. He was willing that the whole way not to go. Oh, I had the wrong camera. I was looking at the wrong side of my screen. Sorry about that. Fridley tried to masse something and it didn't quite work. I don't think he gave up on it. It doesn't look like it. Let's see what James can come up with. James is a little frustrated with himself right now. He just needs to kind of calm down and shoot like he can, get himself back in this game here. That's a nice shot on that. Cue ball travels the table. This one's laid out a little messed up too. Just gonna play up in the top corner there. Cue ball's gonna travel to the side rail. Come on, just a little bit. Trying to make a Nice cut on the 6-ball. Very nice shot. Cue ball travels through the center there. Kind of a little tied up. I think he might have something still. See what he's got here. Nice shot on the side. Goes up the top of the table and bumps the 5-ball a little bit. Got shape on that. He's got the 6-ball's tied up down here at the bottom corner off the 9 and 10, I believe that is. And then he's got the 5-ball right there. So he's got to figure out, he's probably going to go with the 5-ball. He's got to figure out how to get from the 5-ball to the 6-ball down here to do something with it. And really nowhere on the table you can get to do anything with it. But at least he can hit it. See if he decides to go for it or if he's going to. If he's just going to. Fridley's he's definitely locked in. Sorry about all my fumbling noises there. Just checking something. Got a weird noise going on my microphone. I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. Hollywood's barking. He wants to play somebody. Fridley jumps up. All right, here comes Fridley now, breaking up the 23rd rack of the set. Not happy at all with the break. He hit it a little funny, didn't catch anything. James is going to find his way to the table. James is in a spot right now. He's a little over frustrated. Just can't catch a break. Gotta try to see if he can settle down and string some stuff to get together here, or it gets too far out of hand. He is down 8 games, but I gotta say, I don't think he's completely out of it unless he puts himself out of it. So it's gonna be these next couple of racks are gonna really determine what happens here. If he doesn't get one here quick, obviously it's gonna slip away. You can see he's just not happy. Go to sleep over. Oh man, Mac, you are on fire, brother. Bring me one. Maybe I'll go with you. They're giving away free TVs. that was a joke too, by the way. Kind of talking back and forth with each other about some. I think James might have moved the balls a little bit. Jim is locked in. I think if James was in a slightly better mindset right now, he could probably still be in this, but with him being as flustered as he is and Jim being as locked in as he is, honestly, you gotta think Jim's in a better spot right here. So This is going to be a nice shot here. 10 balls set back just enough. Now, that's a wicked draw. Does it too much? Nope. Hit it just right. And Jim's going to jump up 16.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, Mr. Fridley, 24th rack of the set. Ooh, he hit that one really bad. Scratched right off in the corner. So James is going to come to table, ball in hand. Remember, it's a race to 18, so Fridley's real close to closing us out. James is going to have to knuckle down here and put something together. I think he missed it. You can see that. Just no, that pretty much. I think that kind of sums up where James is right now. He's really not too happy with himself. Ooh, sorry about that. I was multitasking. Fridley hooking the brother up. James is stringing together some stuff here. That was working an ugly break too, because Fridley, you saw him. Sorry, I was multitasking. Obviously, Fridley hit the rack really weird, scratched in the corner. Managed a legal break out of it somehow, but this is the remnants after James was able to put together some shots there, but it didn't turn out well at all. Fridley's ready to finish it off. He's they call safety. Yeah, this is not Even with all the balls that are gone, this is still a pretty ugly table. My chat box has gone a little quiet. Well, I wonder if he called that. Yes. No, he did not call that. So that'll bring Fridley to the table. It's still a big mess down here. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Oh. He hit that kind of weird. Got back down around here, but didn't hit anything. I don't know if he was trying to or not. I'm sure he was, because he's got a ball tied up in there, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. You can see he's looking at it. He just follows in one of Jim. Sorry, James. I don't know why I keep calling you Jim. Too many J's, man. Too many J's. So he's got ball in hand here. James is going to see if he can fix a problem here. Not sure what all he can really do with it. That thing's so tied up on the A-ball. You got to be careful. Well, those are actually both his. I'm sorry, I thought one of those was, I thought that one on the corner was Fridley's, but it wasn't. Those are both James. Fridley was shooting at the 8-ball. Didn't really want to move things. So that's why he fouled off the 6-ball. James had the right idea, did not execute well. You can see he's not real happy about it, and he left himself a tough shot here. He's going to have to kick off the bottom rail. He calls it back up in the corner. Gives her a whale. Almost scratches. Kind of glad he looked like he was just going to grab it up, because it really looked like he was going. He was Jim a long shot on the same ball. He's going to more than likely cut it down here in the corner right at us. Ooh. Not a bad lead. He's going to force the bank. That was a tough cut. That was definitely a tough cut. So he does call the bank. Oof. Almost gets it in there. Just concedes over to Jim. Some information there for you to get your own TNT fight set up. We love bringing matches to people, so you got something you'd like people to witness, get a hold of us, and we'll help get her going and get her streamed for you. Streamed and saved for future generations to view. Jim breaks, gets one on the break, so he'll stay at the table. He's on the hill in a race to 18, 17-7. I do not know if they're playing another one. If I had to guess, if I had to guess, I'd say probably not going to see another set. But you never know. He plays a little defensive shot there and brings. Makes a nice shot there. It's a nice shot there. Comes around for decent shape. Looks like he might get himself. Ooh. That was a tough shot on the 8 for sure. Ooh. Fridley concedes that one, so James gets a game to stay alive. All right, so that's going to bring James to the table to break. 26th racket set, race to 18. Fridley's on the hill. James finds himself in a tough spot here. He really needs to get a ball here. He doesn't, but he doesn't leave the greatest table to Fridley. So let's see if he can find something here. It looks like he's got a plan. He jumped up to the table pretty quick. Ooh. Catches a little rail. Sorry, multitasking again. Oh, hopefully maybe we'll get to talk to that guy next week on Off the Rail. Didn't come out quite where he wanted it to. Still a little mess down here. Everything's kind of bunched up at the bottom of the table. See Fridley shooting at the stripes here, so he's looking at trying to come off this and did he get out there enough? He's gonna play that on the side. Wowzer. Puts that away pretty nicely.
Build your dreams. Call CBM
Be
Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, so Jim wins that one 18-8, and that does look like we are done for the night. They're packing up their stuff. Big shout out to Hollywood over here at the Pigeon Coop for letting us hang out. We'll find out. I'll let you know for sure if what's going on tomorrow, if I'm going to make it over for the Welker daily match. Otherwise, I think Hollywood would probably put that up on the Pigeon Coop page. We'll see. Great matchup. Sure, they didn't quite go the way James was hoping, but it happens. We have our days. Like I said. Fridley was locked in. He was ready to go. So Hollywood just come rambling in here. He says he's looking for somebody to play. So it's time to play. Hollywood says it's time to play. So he's raring to go. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe over there on YouTube. Like and follow on TNT Facebook page. And make sure all your live notifications are turned on. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your weekend if we don't see you again. Keep shooting. And hey, Kenny, what's up? I don't know. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.